Hi everybody! So are you getting ready for Thanksgiving Day? You know, this is the truth. I actually was looking at my calendar because I was with some clients and some colleagues and they said, you know, can I schedule time with you before the holidays? And I said, sure, let's take a look at the calendar. I was looking through the calendar and I was like, hey, look at it, I'm completely open on Thursday, we can fit you in. And then they said, oh, I'm open on Thursday too. And then only to realize that it's Thanksgiving Day. That's what busy does to you. I know many of you are thinking about Black Friday and the after Thanksgiving sales, right? Kind of hard to avoid. I know many of you, like us, spend a lot of money and time shopping at the end of the year, any time between now and December 31st. So I just thought I would share with you some of my power tips and things that can really help you stretch your money if, number one, you're gonna be spending, or if you're looking on how to gift this time of the year. As a financial advisor, as a mom, there are certain things that I do that really, I think, might be beneficial to you. Now, for me personally, I'm not a big fan of going into stores and having to deal with parking and lines and the frustration. And also, I like to know what I'm buying and I like to have peace during the holidays because I'm always so busy during the year. So for me, online shopping is the way to go. But before we get there, let's talk about the idea of gifting for the holidays. How are you gonna give to the ones that you love? Now, one of the best things I would say is to start with a realistic budget. Now, this budget has to incorporate all sorts of things like gift wrapping, shipping costs if you're sending it to people out of state. These are all things that sometimes you forget to factor, even sales tax. So when you create your budget, how much you're gonna spend between now and the end of the year, think about all those things and work backwards. If you know you can't spend more than $500, make sure to factor in sales tax, shipping, wrapping paper, right, into that equation so that you can make sure you give how you want to without going deeper into your budget. For those of you who are in a position to give generously, I know I was just speaking to a client right before we did this video, and she's in a position where she can give generously. But that being said, it's also important for you to think about yourself and your financial goals as well, right? So your loved ones do want you to be happy. They don't want to see you go into any sort of financial trouble because of gifting. It makes no sense. So this holiday, here's a challenge for you and an invitation for you. One thing that you can do, give a skill set. Give something that you're really good at. For example, let's say you're really good with photography. You could give your loved ones like a really quick mini photo shoot or a couple photos or something framed that you took of them. That's very valuable because if they were to go out and take pictures themselves or have a photographer do so, we're talking hundreds if not thousands of dollars sometimes. If you're great at editing or writing, you could help a recent college grad write their resume or update their LinkedIn profile. So think creatively on some of the skills that you have that can really save your loved ones money, and that could be your gift. Another thing that you want to do if you're going to shop, there are also online tools that you can adopt and use right away. Now, my friends at Amazon have done a great job with putting on their site these Black Friday deals. They've been actually happening since November 17th. They happen every single day, and they have these areas where they have deals that are deals of the day and different discounts. And what I like is actually you can see upcoming deals. So you can even set a watch alert for these deals to inform you so you don't have to be in front of your computer or your app all day long, right? Like many of us, we're so busy with work, that's the least intention is to sit in front of a mobile device watching shopping deals. And a lot of people will say, well, I'm really worried when I don't want to go into credit card debt. And I hear you. So Amazon thought of a solution for this too. They actually introduced something called Amazon Cash. Deposit cash into your Amazon account and use that instead of going into credit cards. I kind of like this for people who tend to maybe aren't as savvy and haven't had the best of luck using credit cards. This can actually help quite a bit. And I'll include a link to this video and also on my Forbes piece so you can actually learn a little bit more about that too. And I really love starting with a website like Slick Deals, or I think it used to be Fat Wallet, changed to Ebates. But they have these sort of shopping forums, if you will, where basically people who I think are almost like habitual shoppers go online and shop for the best deals possible every single day. And they look for coupon codes, shipping discounts, to talk about sales tax. For someone like ourselves who are very, very busy, it gives us a chance to just go in there, search for what we're looking for, and they actually will direct you to the very best deals. Saves us so much time. There's also an app that I love called the Honey app, and you can download this to your web browser, whatever one that you want to use. Say, for example, you're on the Amazon website and you're shopping for a new computer, and it's a specific brand. When you're shopping on Amazon, the Honey app will also shop many of the retailers online to see if, in fact, that is the best deal. I've seen it work for not only the Amazon site, also I shop on Costco online once in a while, and I see that Honey extension pop up as well. It's really cool. So if you haven't tried it, you should try it. And it's a free app, so you might as well give that a shot. Another power tip I would share with you in terms of shopping is, let's say, for example, you know for a fact that you're looking for a specific item. Like, for example, we have camera gear in our office, and we were looking for a specific light that we could travel with. Well, this light was selling at hundreds of dollars higher on Amazon and some of the other sites. So we went on eBay and we found the same light. We made an offer which was at a fraction of what it was selling at, and this also saved us tax. So this was a great way because we had a very specific item in mind. You can shop on sites like eBay, Craigslist, locally, wherever, to see if you can even save a little bit more. If you're not going to shop and you're open to doing other things, the thing that I do in my household that I just want to share with you, I'm really big about, is instead of spending lots of money on gifts, and you all know I have very young children who love Legos, but they don't need any more Legos. I love to spend money on experiences. Experiences that get us together and spend time together. I'm not talking about just going out to a nice restaurant. Well, maybe we all get together and go to a local amusement park, maybe to a regular park, maybe to the movie theater and watch movies and eat popcorn together. I actually, for the holidays for my family and I, we're actually going to do a day trip. We're going to drive up to the mountains, play in the snow, slide down the mountain, public park, have some fun, and come home. And it's wonderful. You get great pictures, but most importantly, you spend time together as a family. And one perk, there's not great Wi-Fi up on the mountain, which is great for us busy parents because it forces us to really stay engaged, which I love. The other thing, and I wasn't gonna leave this out, I really want you to gift to yourself, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. So this is something that I would love to see you do. I would love to see you gift yourself something towards retirement. Try to max out your IRA before year end. Try to max out on that 401k. And on that same train of thought, think about how you can give to your loved ones in the same way, right? Think about a gift that can't get thrown into the trash can or get pulled to the curb after the holidays. I'm talking maybe like if you have kids, gift them some money towards college. Give some money to your elderly parents towards like long-term care needs in the future. Give to someone who has college debt, maybe help them, send them some money so they can pay off that college loan. These are things that you might think, well, they're not so personal, but I would argue they are personal and very, very thoughtful. It'll be something that they'll remember, and it'll be something that means something and helps them in the future, which I think is the point of gifting, right? Giving from the heart. Wanted to share that with you and give you permission to give that way, because that's actually something I'm going to be doing in my household. You're probably not surprised because what I do, right? Some of you may not have thought about this. This is a power move. This is a power personal finance move. We have more people shopping online between now and the end of the year than most any other month, day, or week. So what does that mean? I'm sure you have something in your home that you want to sell or have thought about selling. Maybe something brand new, maybe something that's sort of new, but you just don't have a need for that has still value. Why not try posting it on Craigslist or eBay and try selling it? Because people are shopping. Someone else might need the thing or want the thing that you don't need. What if you were to sell enough things that you don't need and take that money and use that money to buy gifts for others, yourself, maybe even give some money to less fortunate, to a charity, alongside with donating time to those who are less fortunate. Well, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you found that helpful. And most importantly, I want to wish you and your loved ones just an amazing Thanksgiving. I'll be seeing you very soon. But before you go, do me a favor and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and make sure to turn on that little bell, because that little bell is for notifications. So you'll know the next time we have a new video. And I'll see you soon.